Hello, how are you? Today I brought you an easy and delicious recipe with just 3 ingredients. It's dairy-free, flour-free, no kind of flour at all, and no added sugar. And no eggs, so it's great for people with allergies, that's important, and it's gluten-free. You're going to love this recipe. The whole family will love it because it's super simple and best of all, it's also inexpensive. That's really important. Stay with me until the end because you won't want to miss it. And by the way, if you like affordable and healthy recipes, subscribe to the channel because we have that here every day. Let's get started with our recipe. And just a reminder, the ingredients, quantities, and nutritional information will be down below, as always. I'm going to blend everything here. Actually, I won't use the blender so you can see better. I'll use a hand mixer, but you can use your regular blender at home, no problem at all. What I have here first is coconut milk, which will give our recipe a wonderful creaminess, not to mention the flavor, of course. I have a video here on the channel teaching you how to make coconut milk at home, so you don't have to buy the store-bought kind, whether it's because of the price or even convenience. Sometimes there's a lot of coconut where you live, and it ends up being cheaper. So I'm going to leave you this playlist of plant-based milks. In fact, if you want to use another type of plant-based milk, that will work too. Oat milk, almond milk, peanut milk, all these recipes are here on the channel. And if you want to use cow's milk, just use skim milk, no problem. It's another option as well. First, here in this coconut milk, I'm going to add unsweetened cocoa powder. Just a reminder, cocoa powder is a bit harder to dissolve because it's different from regular chocolate powder. Also, it has a lot more active compounds, more antioxidants. Cocoa has many health benefits and is almost free of carbohydrates, so it's very healthy, and it naturally contains no sugar. I have a video where I talk more about cocoa, and there's an entire playlist of recipes with cocoa and chocolate as well. I'll leave it down below for you. Now I'm going to add my bananas here, already cut up to make things easier, and this is the third ingredient. You can see there are some pieces of banana that are a bit darker here. What matters is that the banana is very ripe. First, I'm going to blend this. I have more banana here, but I'll blend this part first because of the volume, so it reduces a bit. So let's blend this first. I'll go ahead and add the rest of the banana here. You can already see it's turning into a cream. I'm still going to blend it a bit more. And just a reminder, I also have a playlist of banana recipes here on the channel, which are very easy and quick. Bananas bring that natural sweetness and a lot of creaminess too. I think banana is one of the most common fruits we eat. It's cheap, versatile, portable. So I'm going to add it here little by little, blending as I go, and I'll come back once everything is blended so you can understand better. Now that it's fully blended, as you saw earlier, I grabbed my pot here and I'm going to turn it on now. Next, I'll carefully pour this mixture inside so we can let it reduce just a bit. You'll see that it will have a really nice texture. And remember that coconut milk has a natural fat in it, which will help lower the glycemic index of the banana we added here, making it even more interesting. I have a video explaining more about this glycemic index topic, and I'll leave it down below if you want to understand more about it. So I'm going to stir this. Turn up the heat a little so we can cook the banana and reach the consistency we want. I'll be right back to show you how it turned out. Look, I've already turned off the heat here. One very important detail I want to mention is that the heat shouldn't be too high, otherwise it will burn. To reach the consistency I'm about to show you, on my stove it took about 7 minutes. But on yours, it might take more or less time. Look at how it should be. When we open it up in the middle, let me see if you can see it better. It's really firm. That's the consistency you want. Here I have a pudding mold that's already greased. I just took a bit of coconut oil and spread it inside. I'm going to set the pot aside so I can pour the mixture in here. Let me just get organized so I don't burn myself. So I'm going to pour it in little by little here. Look, because I want you to see the consistency, but I also don't want to dump it all at once and risk burning myself. Since you can see there's a lot of steam coming out of the pot. It's really hot. So this is the consistency you're looking for. When you make it at home, aim for this. I always like to show you so that you can actually replicate everything at home and have it turn out just like I do here. That's very important. All right, I'm going to keep filling this up and I'll be right back. Look, it turned out like this, nice and tall, really beautiful. And now I'm going to put it in the fridge so it can set, because after all, everything here is already cooked. In a little while, I'll come back with it out of the mold and I'll tell you how long it took for this delicious treat to be ready. Hold on a moment, I'll be right back. It's ready, just 2 hours in the fridge. Look how firm our pudding is. There's no gelatin, no eggs to make it set. So, honestly, it's wonderful. I'm going to cut a piece here so you can see how it turned out. The smell is amazing. Make this at home. You're going to love it. Share this with anyone who has allergies, with anyone who needs it. Let's spread this good deed together and give it a like because that helps me out. Let's cut a piece and see the inside. Look at the consistency of this pudding. It's incredible. Let's see. Just look at how incredibly firm and solid it is. It's truly a real proper pudding, just as it should be. And it's great because it's also vegan. If you know someone who's vegan, or if you're vegan, you're going to love this recipe. See you next time. Bye.